So I just came across this fascinating project called Kronos, which is billed as the first open source foundation model specifically designed for financial markets.
Wait, really? A foundation model for financial markets? That's unexpected. How does that even work?
It's super interesting. Kronos is trained on data from over 45 global exchanges and focuses on the language of financial candlesticks or K-line sequences.
K-line data. Oh, you mean those charts with open, high, low, and close prices. That's a unique approach for a model.
Exactly, it uses a two-stage framework. First, it tokenizes this continuous data into hierarchical discrete tokens.
Wow, so the tokenizer plays a crucial role here. What's the next step after tokenization?
After tokenization, they use a large autoregressive transformer to pre-train on these tokens. This lets it handle diverse quantitative tasks.
That makes sense, but wouldn't high-noise financial data complicate things? How does it manage that?
Great question. The model is specifically designed to tackle the unique noise characteristics of this data, which is pretty innovative.
But doesn't that assume financial data can be effectively modeled like this? I mean, markets are notoriously unpredictable.
True, and the evidence does seem mixed. While it can forecast trends, it's not a crystal ball for market behavior.
Right, so have they demonstrated this model's effectiveness? Is there a live demo?
Yes, they've set up a live demo showing forecasts for the BTC USDT trading pair over the next 24 hours.
That's exciting. I wonder how accurate those predictions can be, though.
Well, they claim it can process multiple time series simultaneously, which could enhance accuracy across assets.
That's impressive. But what about the computational demands? It sounds resource intensive.
Definitely, they provide models of varying capacities to cater to different computational needs.
Interesting. I hope they've considered accessibility. What if a smaller trader wants to use it?
Exactly, they've released a mini model, Kronos Mini, which is designed for broader accessibility.
I see the logic there, but how user-friendly is it? Can someone without deep expertise jump right in?
They've made it quite straightforward. You can forecast with just a few lines of code.
That's encouraging, but what if you want to fine-tune it on specific data? Is that feasible?
Absolutely, they provide a pipeline for fine-tuning on your datasets, which they demonstrated with a share market data.
That's really useful, but how robust is this fine-tuning process? Will it lead to consistent performance?
Good point, they note that while there's potential, a robust strategy requires more than just this model.
Right, so they suggest integrating it into a more complex quantitative strategy for better performance.
Exactly, and they emphasize that real-world applications need to consider risk management and transaction costs.
That's a critical insight. It's not just about predictions, but how you act on them.
Totally, and they even provide visualizations that compare model forecasts with actual data, which is super helpful.
Visual feedback can be so powerful. It helps users understand how well the model performs.
For sure, and they've included warnings about potential inaccuracies in the code comments, which adds transparency.
That's refreshing to see. Acknowledging limitations is so important in AI development.
Absolutely, it keeps users grounded, so if someone uses Kronos, they should be aware of its nuances.
That's a good takeaway. I'm curious how the community is responding to Kronos so far.
The initial response seems positive. It's gaining traction on platforms like GitHub.
That's promising. It signals interest and potential for collaboration, which is crucial for open source projects.
Exactly, the more diverse the contributions, the better the model can evolve over time.
Speaking of evolution, I wonder what future iterations of Kronos could look like.
I can imagine deeper integration of machine learning techniques and even broader market data coverage.
That sounds like a game changer. But will they be able to keep the model user-friendly as they expand?
That's the challenge, right? Balancing complexity with accessibility is key.
Definitely. And as the financial landscape changes, adapting the model will be crucial too.
For sure, it'll be interesting to see how Kronos responds to shifts in market dynamics.
Absolutely. So, what's the big takeaway here?
Kronos represents a significant step in combining AI with finance, but it's not without its limitations.
Exactly. It's a tool with potential, but critical thinking is essential when applying it in the real world.
And I think that's what makes discussions like this so valuable, getting everyone to think critically.
Right? Can't wait to see how Kronos evolves and what new insights it brings to the financial world.